Hey guys, what's going on? As you see here, I have all different types of beverages. We have different types of water, we have a sports drink, a soda, and an energy drink. Now, as you know, or you should know for at least to say, soda and energy drinks are not good for you whatsoever because it's very, very acidic. And sports drinks, I would avoid the popular name-based companies that have been around for a long time because of its sugars, its artificial flavors, these syrups, and all these other ingredients that they put in that are kind of hard to pronounce. And so, as you know, water is the answer, the key to hydration, since our bodies are made up of 72% water. But however, not all water is created equal. And I'm going to show you why having an Enagic Kangen water ionizer machine will be very beneficial. Now, Kangen water, the word Kangen means return to origin. We're reversing our aging process. You know, Kangen water, it is alkalized water, meaning it's electrolyzed reduced water. It's water that basically you're taking water from the tap water, and first it's getting filtered out by a medical grade filter, the highest quality standard, and also the water after it gets filtered goes through the electric plates that are a solid titanium dip coated platinum plates that gives the water an electric charge. It's breaking the molecules down so that way it penetrates and hydrates our cells faster, better than you believe it, and you can't find that in stores from any of these bottled waters like I'm gonna show you. Now, this box water, it's basically filtered or purified water like the Britas and these other companies. Filtered water, it's basically water that they tried to clean out, but apparently it just doesn't do the job well whatsoever. And also these plastic bottled waters, those are alkaline waters. Now, you may have heard before that alkaline water can mess up your stomach. Well, yes, that's 100% true and correct. I remembered when I used to drink bottled water, when I happened to have drank too much bottled water, I kind of noticed that I was bloated and I kind of felt pretty stuffed because with the bottled waters, they add all these alkaline buffer chemicals to make a water alkaline. Now, like I said, alkaline water, you're basically changing the chemical structures. You know, they're adding sodium bicarbonate, which is known as baking soda, and they're adding all these other ingredients, words that you can't even pronounce, just to get that water to be an alkaline. And also, the big little scary thing with these bottled waters is, one, you don't know how long it took for it to hit the store shelves. And I want to be clear that bottled water is basically reverse osmosis as well. And reverse osmosis was basically well known for industrial use, not so much for human consumption. And another big factor and another big point is these plastics, maybe you know this or maybe you didn't know, plastics are made from gases and oils. And you have to keep in mind and remember that when these plastics absorb any kind of heat, and that heat touches the plastic, whether it be out in the sun, in the storage vehicles, or in storage rooms of buildings, wherever, any type of heat that touches these plastics, all those chemicals that makes the plastics convert on over into the water. And so right here, I have my pH drops, and I want to go down the line and show you, like you see on the chart, what's acidic and what's alkaline. Wow, like you see here, you know, obviously, like I explained, you know, these three were pretty high acidic, and Dasani bottled water is pretty acidic. And also Evian is supposedly natural spring. It says it's right around the pH neutral. Voss water, water from Norway, artesian water, that water is pretty acidic. And Fiji water, it's right on the neutral or whatever, but if you're drinking water from the real Fiji island and you're on that island, you're getting better water, you're getting better different water than this bottled water right here. So you're not actually drinking Fiji water from the actual island. Smart water doesn't seem smart because it's pretty acidic. And like I explained, the box water, which is basically filtered water, you know, water that's been tried to been cleaned out, is pretty acidic. And this is our tap water. And like I explained, what the municipals have to do with the tap water, you know, they have to put all these alkaline buffers just to prevent your plumbing pipes from corroding. And we have the Essentia water, which is high up there in the pH. And we have our Kangen water, 9.5 pH. And you could probably tell maybe the Kangen water is a little bit higher in purple than the Essentia, but I'm gonna show you a little trick. You know, I'm gonna blow air into the water and you're gonna notice a change in most of these waters because added alkaline buffers to get it to a pH, which the waters are already acidic. We're gonna expose that. And as you know, or if you notice, when you drink any sort of beverage, you're sucking in the air, and also your organ picks up what it's consuming. And what you think you're supposedly picking up, like supposedly neutral or supposedly alkaline, your organ notices that it does not pick up. With Kangen water, it notices that it's getting everything it is you need, and it disperses to your eyes, your face, your mind, and all the important areas of your body. Now, let me just do some air tests right here for the Evian. We're noticing a little change right there. And now the core water, let's try that out. Wow. But let me just go back to the Evian one more little time. I mean, it's not gonna drop anymore, but it is pretty much close to being acidic. The Fiji water, wow, a little change in color. And now our tap water, wow, acidic. Wow, let the truth be told. You're buying this all the time, you think you're supposedly getting the best in you? Well, not so much. Now let's try the Kangen water. Wow, no change in the Kangen water because, like you saw in the clip before the presentation, Kangen water I made nice and fresh. And when you go to the store and you're buying your bottled waters, you think you're getting fresh water, but you're really not. And one of the things you gotta love when you get a Kangen water ionizer machine, it is a tax deductible. These waters, not tax deductible whatsoever. So, and one of the things I gotta tell you is when you start drinking Kangen water, you will notice the difference big time. Because I can tell you, when I first started drinking the Kangen water, after I drank it for a full month, I legitimately tried to have one of these bottled waters, and oh my God, my body absolutely just hated me for consuming these waters. So, one of the things I can tell you is, with Kangen water, it's gonna hydrate you better than ever. And also the important side note is to take good care of your health too. And once you do all those things, you'll notice a change in a result within your health as long as you stick to the plan. Because I gotta tell you, like, I will not go back to drinking any of these ever again. And I hope you do too. And one big important thing with this Kangen water, right? It's better for our environment because these plastics are polluting our environment, and they're predicting that there's going to be more plastics in our oceans than there are sea creatures for years to supposedly come. But we have to fix that. We have to prove it wrong. And so I hope you enjoyed this presentation, and if you happen to have any questions, you want to learn more, you want to maybe consider getting a Kangen water ionizer machine, you want to get a good try, I am available to talk more. And I can just tell you, I am so glad that I have this water with me, and I will not leave home without it. I simply just take my bottle with me, and also anytime I travel, I take my machine with me.